Greetings guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be taking care of this problem right here. My food. So in order to do that, I have to gather some bits and pieces from stuff. Alright, I cleared out a nice little spot for it right here. It is a 9-block long structure with 4-block wide and 4-block tall. So I'm probably gonna have to dig it into the floor a little bit, but that's okay. So alright, so here we go guys. We're getting into this now. So to start off with, we're gonna start at the far back corner and we're gonna put these 3 blocks like I just did here. And I'm gonna remove some of this stuff off my hotbar and get some other stuff on it. Like those, and that's a good starting point. The reason for that is because this is actually the main portion of the biggest part of the the build right here. This is the part that if it's wrong, it's gonna mess up your entire thing. And the reason for that is this pulse extender right here. This pulse extender, I have figured out, it works perfectly to let 7 items through. And I just realized that I put it in the wrong spot. So we're going to scooch it over a little bit. I forget that sometimes I have stuff on the edge of these things. So, move that over there. And we need to get rid of that. Okay, so, like I was saying, this is the pulse extender that is going to be making sure all our stuff is working the way it should be, by keeping our items that are going to be determining when to actually harvest the crops are going to be activated. Alright, so there's that portion. Now we hold shift and right click behind the repeater to place a block there. We're going to be putting a redstone dust on top of that. We are then going to place 2 blocks like this. Our sticky piston. Hop up here. We're going to throw the block of dirt that I forgot to mention earlier on there. So, make sure you got a block of dirt, otherwise this farm will not work. Alright, so that's that. We need to place a block on top of this guy with a redstone bit. Wrong button. Alright, had to change my view there. So we're going to place a block on top of that by holding shift again, and a block next to that, so that we can put redstone dust, like that. We're going to place a block there with a comparator. Then we're going to place a temporary block right there with a dropper facing this way. We're going to take our hopper and place it into that block. We're going to then delete that block. And in here we are going to put 3 items and then 15. Like so. In here, we're gonna put a 7 items of like ender pearls or something that stacks only to 16. Alright, so from here we're going to come around to the front where we have that block, our block of dirt. We're gonna grab our observer, place a block on there. Actually, forget, how do these things place? Yeah, that's wrong. So yeah, you do need to actually place that block there, like I had it. Place a block there. Then we're going to place the observer facing that direction. And that's what's actually going to be detecting the crop growth. We need to surround the spot in front of it with blocks, because this is where our water source is going to go, which in my case is going to be this slab here when we get to that portion. And so our character is going to be standing here. So the water is going to be flowing, so we need to place a couple blocks around the edges of it. Alright, so we're going to also place a block here with a repeater set to full duration, which goes into a block that has that. This part right here is not actually necessary for the build, as it currently is not going to be doing anything. For me, I have it in here because I heard a rumor that in 1.14 of my version of Minecraft, dispensers can place crops on tilled soil. So this will literally just make the entire thing automated. Right, so next we need to place a block here, a redstone dust here, a block here, and our lever on the face of this block. Alright, so that should be the entire system working now. So you can just cover up the portions that you don't want to see or whatnot. I am going to cover up the portions that are not being used for anything so that it looks nicer. And it makes it relatively looking like it was on purpose to some degree. Alright. So next we're going to test this thing after I get the water source settled and get this block of dirt all tilled. So I'll be back in a second when I'm done with that. Alright, so we got that all tilled up and whatnot. Now, a very important note is you need a light source. Otherwise, the crops will not grow when you place them. So, unfortunately, I can't test this out at the moment because I don't have anything that stacks to 16. And I'm going to have to do some looking into that to figure that out. So, I'll do that and then I'll get right back to you guys. But everything else is working as it seems it should be at the moment. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so after some deliberating on what it is that I can use, I came to find out that, again, like I said earlier, we can use ender pearls to do the 7. We could do eyes vendor because they both stack to 16. You can use buckets. That one I didn't expect, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to go with the snowballs, which you can stack to 16, so we can still do that. And snow's a lot easier to get than iron, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put away this stuff, and I'll meet you in the overworld, where we're going to go snow hunting. Alright, so we need 7 of these snowballs. So that's 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Alright, so I'll meet you guys back at the base so we can test this out. On second thought, I've noticed that these death books only stack to 16. So I think I might use them because they're a lot cheaper than even the snow, as it's literally just the product of me dying, and I have quite a few of them at the moment. So, that's what we're going to do. And to think, guys, that I never thought that the death book would actually come in handy. How wrong was I? Alright, so, here we go. We need exactly 7. So, the way this works, I'm actually going to pull those back out. Break you. Put them in. So it starts the count with the initial placing of the plant. Then it will tick down from there as the plant grows, which is going to be horrendously slow at this random tick speed. So with that, I've accomplished everything I wanted to in this episode, so I will bid thee adieu, and I will say goodbye. See you next time. If you feel that you liked the video, please give it a rating. It helps out the channel. Comment in the comments. Help me improve my craft, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.